Hey guys, and welcome to the 14th video in my A to Z jungle series. In this video, we're going to be playing Caitlyn jungle. First of all, I'd like to apologize. We were definitely a little late with this video. I got hit by a blizzard in this area, and due to that, my internet's been a little choppy. It's really been difficult to upload the video. Like, it just keeps crashing and stuff like that over and over again. So, just barely managed to get it fixed. And I'm glad to get it out. First things first, I'd like to announce the winner of the $25 RP giveaway. It is Eni, E-N-I. I will be sending you the $25 in RP via YouTube message. Anyways, guys, let's move on to the runes and masteries, as well as what I personally think of Caitlyn jungle. So now looking at the runes, as you can see, page is called Test. Yeah, so I've been testing out a page. So Caitlyn, when she's in a bush, charges her headshots twice as fast. So it takes only 3 autos for you to have a charged up headshot. So what I decided to do is I would run a page that has armor quints and armor seals, and then attack speed marks and attack speed glyphs. And basically what happens is when I basically sit on a bush and I just take the damage to the face, but I'm charging up headshots and I'm just doing more and more damage. I personally feel that this page was really optimal for early clears. It was a lot easier to clear than my standard AD carry page. But this is specifically for Caitlyn jungle. Alright, so let's move on to our masteries. As you can see, this one is labeled Kindred. So let's look at the masteries that I'm taking. I go 18 points in ferocity and then 12 points in cunning. So I have 5 points in fury for the attack speed. Double-edged sword, better than feast, mainly because this has an incredibly long cooldown. Vampirism for the lifesteal, very powerful. Bounty hunter. This is kind of like you could swap between these two, oppressor or bounty hunter. I actually think that oppressor might be better, but I took bounty hunter in this case. Battering blows for the 7% armor penetration, very strong, and fervor of battle. Actually a decent mastery at the moment, due to the buffs that I'd received in I believe it was 6.1. And then we go into the cunning tree, we have 5 points of savagery, a point in runic affinity for the buffs from neutral monsters, pretty awesome. Merciless, increased damage to champions. Dangerous game, very standard page. So this is what I run for Kindred. This is also what I run, and this is also what I decided to run for Caitlyn jungle. All right, let's move on to my thoughts on Caitlyn jungle. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about what I personally think of Caitlyn jungle. Pros and cons. Pros: her clears are pretty strong due to the fact that when she's in a bush, she generates passive stacks. Passive stacks on her headshot twice as fast. So you get 2 stacks, 4 stacks, 6 stacks, headshot, blah blah blah. So it's really fast to generate your headshot, and that allows you to have slightly better clears with the passive as long as you're in a bush. However, the problem with that is that you need to make sure that you start your red buff Krug side, due to the fact that those are the only camps that you can actually sit there and sit in a bush the entire time while clearing. However, if you start on the Gromp/blue side, you have these issues where you actually can't really clear very effectively. Well, you can clear effectively the same way, like you just have to kite the camps around. However, you can't sit in a bush other than for the blue buff. Okay, so her early game, her ganks are pretty mediocre, even with red buff, mainly because her slow with her kit, her E, involves her getting away, or it can put you in a really bad position if you position yourself to E towards them or something like that. Like, it's basically like it's your slow is your escape basically, and because of that, her ganking is kind of average. And what I've had the most success with Caitlyn jungle is just focusing on farming, and scaling up. So I know a lot of people are like, whoa, wait a second, scaling up on Caitlyn, but Caitlyn's notorious for having a strong early game. It's like, yes, Caitlyn has a strong early laning phase. However, she doesn't have a strong early game. She's not that powerful in skirmishes and 1v1s and all of that in the early game. See, the thing is that Caitlyn's laning phase is due to the fact that Caitlyn has a strong laning phase due to the fact that she has an incredibly long range and can deny the enemy AD carry very easily with her long range, as well as her zoning with her traps. That's not something that you can do in the jungle. So So you basically get into this point where you're just starting to farm up and you're like, okay, maybe I can do something in my mid-game power spike. However, Caitlyn is notorious for having a really bad mid-game power spike because she needs a lot of items to be able to be a hyper carry that Caitlyn is notorious for. So late game Caitlyn, very, very strong, but it takes a long time, so you have to just sit there and farm, pick up kills when you can. How would you play out the team fight? It's basically just a standard AD carry, just sit back, auto attack, which you can auto attack. As for itemization, you know, just a standard AD carry page is what I went for. I went Skirmisher, Saber, Warrior. I think I went built into BF Sword, Rapid Fire Cannon, IE, and then I'll probably go Last Whisper, Bloodthirster, etc., etc. Tier 2 boots, Berserker Greaves, and that's basically how I would play Caitlyn. So overall, though, my overall opinion of Caitlyn jungle, crap. Clears are good. Early game is non-existent. Mid game is non-existent. Has a presence late game. Can do all of that much better as an AD carry. So hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll show you how I managed to get away with it, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, and welcome to my Caitlyn jungle video. And let's go ahead and quickly change things up. I'm gonna buy my Hunter's Machete, 3 health potions, and a warding totem. Let's go ahead and move everybody around. Darius top lane, Caitlyn jungle, Malzahar mid, AD carry is real, and support Thresh on the other side. We have a top lane, Shen, mid lane Lucian, jungle Vi. What a vixen. AD carry Corki, and support Cow. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start top lane. The reason you do this is because it's a lot easier to clear in top lane with Caitlyn, due to the fact that when you sit in a bush, you get double stacks in your headshot. I have 20 armor as well, 22 armor actually. Main reason behind that is I'm going to be sitting in a bush. I'm going to let the mobs hit me in the face.
Right.
From the fountain.
And then I have the rest of my stuff is attack speed. So because of that, I have no MR. So, but they don't really have, their only magic damage is, I believe, Shen. Alright, let's do this, boys. I'm gonna start Q. Gonna pop my champion mastery that I don't have. We can get both of them with this. I need to be in the bush. Alright, that works. And we'll walk over here to my red buff. I'll keep the fussy cuffs at home. And this is why I take the armor. Is so I can actually survive getting auto to death like this.
Me? Miss? Not by
Clears are significantly easier if you start on the top side, just due to the fact that they're actually bushes. Like I'll show you in a second. On the opposite side, good job, Ezreal on first blood. I'll show you why it's harder to clear on the other side of the map. So bot lane's snowballing already. Gives me a lot of leeway as a Cait jungle, because see the main problem with Cait jungle is that you have to farm. You really just have to farm a lot, like a lot.
Want to see a hat trick?
You're a lane bully champion, right? Like, but you're not in a lane. It's like you're not in Kansas anymore. So like in this case, it honestly is just like you're basically just an AD carry that has no mid game.
No.
Well, is not only has no mid game, but is notorious for having no mid game. Get this and I'll recall. This will give me enough for double longsword. That's unfortunate. He couldn't. It looked like he couldn't click on the lantern. Get this. Actually, I'm gonna go skirmishers instead.
Right.
Skirmishers will allow me to survive a little bit better in case I walk into Vi.
Want to see a hat trick?
But yeah, as you can see, like I can't actually. If I walk over there for that bush to get my headshot passive, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna get like bopped. This thresh is awesome. The roaming thresh god. Alright, we picked up traps at level 4, and now we're gonna start setting up traps all over. We can only have 3 active at one time though. I gotta make sure I'm in the bush, I keep forgetting. And Ezreal just solo killed Corki, that's awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and waddle over here.
Boom.
I don't think I can gank that. I can try. I wish I could see how close he was to 6. I'm gonna actually see if I can do something top. Shenna is full health. We do have a Darius, and I do have Red Smite.
Shakedown.
Alright, cool, I'm on the way. Alright, let's see what we can do there. Right here.
Hot on the trail.
That is a lot of damage. Oh god, it's 6.
So many bad guys. So little time.
Bing. Uh oh.
Shut down. Enemy double kill.
Uh oh. I don't believe that they. Well, actually, what am I saying? They can definitely dive me. Let's set up traps. The death traps. Put a ward over here. He is right. I should have pinged. I think I just have to smite Shen and I won't die. I also have flash. I'm gonna take this just because I waited. And I'm gonna recall here to let Darius get it. We'll just soak up the experience of Darius is taking. Not the nicest thing to do, but alright, let's rotate up, get our Krug Camp red buff. See how they're gonna play this out. I'm pretty sure that they got this. Because Alistar is in 6, so Ezreal is gonna do enough damage, probably. Yep, he's dead.
Let's investigate.
Good job. Uh-oh. Good job, Ezreal.
Want to see a hat trick?
Whatever.
Up for a showdown?
Caitlyn's new kit really feels really nice too, like the one that she got in the preseason. Very much enjoy it. I need to drop some traps down. I'll hold mid. That's awesome. Money, 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 money. Oh. Oh. Do, 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 oh. Oh my god, I misspelled this. Yes, I sucked. I'm gonna take my blue buff and then buy his bot lane. Level 5 actually. I'm out leveling here. Which, when you think about it, is kind of awkward, considering Vi has pretty solid clears. Make sure to counter gank that as soon as I get this blue. Hopefully she doesn't initiate the gank. early. Go lantern. Whoops. Push the E over the wall. Uses your body model is bigger than a zoo. Dude, same. Wait, why does he have 2 sapphire crystals?
Hot on the trail.
Slowing him down. So that works.
Headshot.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and recall. Level 7 right now. 52 CS, 2 Vi's, whatever. Come on, buddy, what are you doing?
Ally has been slain.
Time for a shakedown.
Uh-oh. Oops. And a pink ward. Rotating back. Alright, so Korea is a special package now.
Boom.
I'm really, really strong right now with Warrior. I think I got him. Nice.
Wanna see a hat trick?
And it looks like Shen didn't even ult. Actually, Shen hasn't ulted this entire time. Oh man. Alright, I'm a 00480 carry. I love it, man. Let's go ahead and drop a pink ward right here.
Let's investigate.
They're dropping traps. I actually forgot to drop traps earlier. The Vi hasn't really been playing that aggressive. It's kind of nice. Remember guys, if you are playing against a Caitlyn jungle, get in their jungle. What's she gonna do to you? I'm level 9 to her level 6. What am I gonna do to her? Like, if she had come to invade me earlier, she would have like destroyed me. But she's giving me a free jungle, and because of that, I'm just scaling up slowly but surely. And Caitlyn is notorious for having a very strong late game, a very crappy early game, and a very strong a very strong early game, a very strong late game, and a horrible mid game. 006 Caitlyn score! Flex it. I am the best support Caitlyn.
Me? Miss?
Pink ward's still on the map, don't need to buy another one.
Has been slain.
Looks like we're doing a pretty strong job at the moment.
An enemy
Got a BF sword. I'm gonna build into rapid fire cannon first.
Hot on the track.
Tier 2 boots, obviously. First, especially against that team. Yeah, so this is patch 6.2.
So many back.
The Shen rework has occurred. Pretty cool champion. Pretty cool rework.
I think the fuzzy cups are right.
I got a kill, boys. I am on the board. Good dragon. Get a scrying orb over there. I'll go ahead and recall, buy my tier 2 boots and a bunch of daggers. Actually, let's do that. There,
Wanna see a
perfect.
hat trick?
Got our crit click. And let's go up to top lane and take our topside jungle to continue getting a massive farm lead over the Vi.
I have the tools for the job.
Almost level 11, so that's going to be a massive power spike as well.
Boom. Headshot. Move along, then belong.
Holy moly. Wow.
Me?
Kill.
They're just trying to camp bot over and over again. I don't know why.
Shut down.
I see no reason behind it, so I'll just go ahead and take this turret.
Fuzzy cups at home. Got them in my
This is the range of my auto attacks. Nice. See if Vi tries to mess with me.
Double kill.
so little time. Time for a shakedown.
Oh no. Oh no. Get him, get me an assist! Get me the assist! Nice. Sick work, team. I'm gonna go back, buy a Zeal, Crochet's Shard,
Right.
and go up to my topside jungle, take my camps, and get my rapid fire cannon. So for the most part, like, IE rush is pretty bad, from what I understand.
An enemy has been slain.
Don't be caught flat-footing.
Sorry about the FPS drops, by the way, guys. I'm having some issues with my CPU, which is actually partially why it took a little bit to get this video uploaded.
Rampage.
I hate when I mess up. I'm just like, no! Alright, let's get our rapid fire cannon. like Malzahar just killed whoever that was. Vi. Yeah, the Vi is a there's a massive, like, I don't actually understand how this happened. I don't understand how the Vi actually fell so far behind.
Want to see a hat trick?
I'm rotating down.
I have the
That was kind of funny. Nope. See you, nerd. Come back here. Come back here. I want it.
Want to see a hat trick? Boom. Headshot.
Oh, wait. I had to heal. I'm so sad. Oh well, 4-1 and 9. Doing a decent job right now on this champion.
Got my PhD.
Alright, and in 40 gold, I'll be able to get my crit click. I'm gonna actually wait, because he's gonna get that. And it still costs us another 700 for IE.
Hot on the train.
Come on, buddy. Get me that turret. Whatever, I got crit click. So I can... I'll take it. It's like Shen is about to all in Ezreal. Let's see how that goes. Could I have helped him? Nah, of course not.
Me?
Team has destroyed a turret.
I love a good chase.
I'm gonna get canceling autos.
Let's investigate.
Yeah, Nashor's Tooth. Oh my god, please. Nashor's Tooth Shen is definitely something I've not seen before. Alright, I'm gonna get IE. And we will rotate down group and see if we can go ahead and end this game. Because I am sick of Caitlyn. You know how there's like one-trick ponies for like every single champion? Like almost. But then like, you never really hear about those notorious Caitlyn mains. Like how often do you go, yeah, you hear one of your friends say, yeah, I'm planning on one-tricking Caitlyn. Like, no, I'm gonna one-trick Kha'Zix, I'm gonna one-trick Vayne, I'm gonna one-trick Ezreal. No, you don't hear anyone ever go, I wanna one-trick Caitlyn. It's so bland. Cool. side, boys. We got Shen. I could have taken that lantern, actually, yeah. Feels bad, man. I just felt too cool when I did the Q flash. I was like, I need to do this. This needs to occur. Last whisper, something I should get? Nah. Bloodthirster. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get a Bloodthirster. Got a BF. 262 AD right now. Who killed me? Was it by? No, it was Corky.
Let's investigate. More rapid fat cannon. Come on. And let's take this. Level 16 now, and the game is ending with our Baron Nashor. Caitlyn going for the plays, nets into the base, fails the net into the base. Is now on the. Alright, whatever. Woo! Finally, man. I hate Caitlyn. I hate AD carry, dude. Ugh, God. GG, well played. We are the second most gold acquired on the team. The first most gold acquired on the team is Ezreal. Let's look at the damage dealt the champions really quickly. 17k, a couple hundred more than Darius. Malzahar did second damage. And then Ezreal did the most damage in the game. I did more damage than everyone on the enemy team though, but that's because they did really low damage. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. The next champion will actually be... What is after Cassiopeia? So that'll be a blast. We'll be going back to our 3-day schedule of making videos. Though I apologize for the delay due to the weather that I've had to deal with. I've been recently appointed for offensive language. I didn't say anything. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.